In Nigeria, corruption is sweet to our leaders. Corruption has become a pandemic. There is an inbuilt. Corruption it has become a systematical way in a situation whereby, let me give an instance. Don't expect anything good from our leaders. I repeat. Never you expect anything good from our leaders. Because the leaders, if you watch now, our young boys are doing Yahoo everywhere. It's what they learn from our leaders. We vote in our leaders, they dust you on the road, they meet you on the road where they are driving like criminals. Can't you imagine, say, a leader? Somebody say, have you seen a US leader moving? Have you ever seen a US convoy? They move slowly. I've seen them in Abuja several times. They move slow. They doesn't ride ruggedly like our leader. So our leaders are rugged leaders. Don't expect anything. Let me tell you the truth. A liter of oil, fuel, before the next government to go will be up to 500 naira. Why? Because corruption is so sweet for Nigerian government. It has become an inbuilt. Then the second aspect of saying, these are stories. I look at them. If you watch APC government, you say, they started with good luck government. Now they have now carried their own problem again, to start calling on the governors. So I'm telling you the truth. Poverty can never end in Nigeria. Why? Because our leaders don't care. Our leaders doesn't care. Our leaders doesn't care whether the poor. I couldn't imagine how the poor people supported Buhari. I don't know if you're with me. You see the way they share what do you call it? The money they say they share those times. You see the way they did the food they gave for the palliative, for that colonial virus. You see the way they share it. I don't care. So anybody expecting just let me tell you what to do if you're a youth. Let me tell you what to do as a youth. If you go to this market, you see the white people. They manufacture things from China, from India. They hawk those products and our big men buy it. Now what they do in Nigeria, are you with me? It's in Nigeria here they manufacture the product. And our graduates I went to so. Even the head of department, when I schooled my Tetra institution, our HOD, I studied metal fabrication, our HOD cannot work. The HOD knows nothing. So for me, leave government work, 30,000 minimum wage, that is rubbish. Go into technology, start using your sensitivity. You can use your sensitivity, use ordinary mud to manufacture something that can give you 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, so provided it's fine. Just like that Chinese man that is in this market, he's using ordinary mud to produce a flower pot that is selling 60, 50 or 80,000 for Christ's sake. He says how many a day? Insensitivity of our people. Now look at, let me now tell you the funny thing. Let me tell you the funny thing. Now watch this election. It's going to be rigged. If you like, you believe me. If you are alive, you don't live. You know why? The rich have caged this country. I just pity for the poor. I just pity for the senseless. The rich have caged this country in such a way that if the rich want to reach the election, it doesn't take them anything. If the rich want to do anything they want, you have a case in the court and they want to dismiss it, it doesn't take them anything. If the rich is still with gun today, the next tomorrow, oh my goodness. Look, let's say, look at. So see my friend, if you are a youth hearing me, just use your number 6. We have gold, we have oil, we have all it takes for you to become a millionaire, to start living a fine life. I think I see stuff. I study metal fabrication. What I'm doing now, I'm just saying I have my car, I have my cars, I have everything, and I doesn't lack anything. Anything I want to do, you understand? Not that I have so much money, but I doesn't lack. But my going to school doesn't just put food on my table. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So please, what I'm saying is that fuel matter. Stop listening to these people. Oh my goodness. Stop listening to NTA. Stop listening to AIT. Just rewind their memories and become a big man, because there's money in Nigeria.
You know that right from 1999, we've had presidents that doubled as a minister of petroleum, so to speak. And we had the feeling that that micromanagement will actually yield results. But as we can see, it has not yielded any results because, one, the job of the president is so enormous. Having him to become a minister of petroleum too it's entirely a big thing for him to do. Now, Nigeria is the only country that actually has fuel that imports. Nigeria is the only country that's not enjoying the increment in global oil prices. Nigeria is also the only company that is waiting for Dangote to start before we have a semblance of some level of supply. And if you look at even the NNPC that is now a going concern, a business entity itself, we've been having conflicting reports about them. And don't forget that even within all this administration, we've found heads of NNPC still caught for fraud, graft, and all of that. What does that tell you? It tells you that the oil business and the unfaithfulness and lack of accountability is a problem of the elites of the country, and it's a way to continue to impoverish the country as a whole.
What they are trying to do is to increase the price of oil. Are you getting me? All those things that they are doing, they are saying that they have enough oil. But if you go to our filling station today, what happened was, if today NNPC says they will sell a liter of oil 200 naira, Labour may call for strike. So they are using it as a strategy. They hold the fuel. They have been increased. There is fuel increment to 2 naira. After 2 weeks, they will add 2 naira. After 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they will add another. So that's the strategy that the government are using, so that you and I will not notice it. They want to sell this fuel 200. But if today, if the announcer say on so date we'll be selling fuel 200, Labour will call for strike. So that's why they are purposely holding the fuel. Yesterday, I bought a liter of fuel along Nyanya here, 245. Today, Nigerian filling station, everybody sell the way he wanted. Nobody questioned them. Nobody say, why are you people behaving like this? And if you remembered, today President is the minister of Petroleum. So what I'm trying to say is, the NNPC and the government connived to punish us, we Nigerians.
When any government come into power, they begin to give unnecessary excuse. The kind of blame game. The oil that God gave to Nigeria is just as if it's a curse to this nation. I think with statistic record, they said Nigeria is the 6th largest oil producing country. But here we are. We don't have single refinery that is functioning. NNPC too, they are not helping matters. Today they will tell us one thing, tomorrow they will tell us another. In fact, they don't have any excuse to give. What concerns with the road that they are rehabilitating in Lagos and the oil industry from Port Harcourt, Warri? What concerns us? It's just because they are full of lies, most especially this regime. They started with lies and they are almost ending with lies. And God will not forgive them. If they think that they came with lies to come and rob us or to come and punish the masses, their own punishment is multiplied by 7, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the other time they said is as a result of the flood that covered the Lokoja road. Now the flood has come and gone. Which excuse do they have? That you don't have where to buy in the filling station. You go and sleep in the filling station before you get fuel. So I don't really know. But one thing they don't know is that the days of reckoning is always coming. And all of them, if they cannot suffer it, their children up to their 4th generation, they will suffer it in the name of Jesus.
I must be very honest, this government is not serious about governance, good governance, because the construction of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway should not be an excuse for the scarcity of fuel. And like we had the other time when they talk about the flood, yes, that is understandable. But of course, there are other roads, because they could have gone through Ilorin, Jeba Road, and Mina, Depot, Kaduna, and other places, Abuja. This present excuse that the government is giving is not a pardonable one. We really need a Nigeria that works. And I think the government needs to stand up and do something even before they leave office. They have 6 months. Whatever terrible thing they have done in the past, they can remedy it before the expiration of the administration come May 29.
You know, it's like Nigeria doesn't know what really they are they're supposed to do. For them to come out and say fuel is not the problem, and they are using whatever to do the road. For is it now or seen from 2015 pending for now, say they are using this to be what really the problem? Say fuel is not the problem. Okay, they increase the fuel price and they are still having fuel challenging. They don't increase fuel price. We are still facing the same thing. So they just come out and say what really they are. If they are not ready to kind of know what they are doing, they should just maybe say step down and let them look for somebody that will be able to do the job for the right time. Then.
It has affected me now. Like, if you want to buy fuel now, you have to buy black market. And if you decide that you want to queue up to come and spend about almost a whole day before you get fuel, that is not life. That is what I said earlier. I said the oil that God gave to us, it has become a curse. You understand my point? So, they don't have any excuse. They're supposed to make the product available for us. You understand? So let them continue. One day, the revolution that will come for this country, all of them, their children, even they say, they will not withstand it. Let them just wait. A day is coming. What happened in essence is just a preamble. The one that will come up for them, all of them, I will see where they will run to.
I think if I said government, today government, if I call it fraud, there is no mistake there. I have a car, but I park it at home because of all this problem. I have an appointment here for AMAC. I have to keep my car and come with public transport. I think that's the even easier way. For NNPC here, if you see the queue. So what I'm saying is, we Nigerians need to wake up. But my problem is some other Nigerians are not seeing all these things that is happening. Are you getting me? Election is very close. It's around the corner. What we need to do right now, any Nigerians that says this government does not affect him in one way to another, that person is lying. All of us, nobody can eat and belly food. We are just managing. Buhari being a president, today, a liter of diesel, if you want to carry goods from Lagos to Abuja, you have to spend more than 300 to 400,000 to fuel that tank, because a diesel 50 liter now is almost 50-something thousand. Something that was 6,000 before this man came to power. Today, that is the problem. This government caused all this problem that we are facing. So I'm calling for Nigerians to know what to do. We have to reject this evil called APC. It affects me. I told you, I'm a car owner, but because of all these things, leave me, I drop my car. The best thing is to reject this government, this APC, this party called APC. They have come to kill, to steal, and destroy. Not to me, nothing good has come, because I was in this Abuja. I have children. I know how much I used to pay school fees before this man came in. I know December is coming. I used to buy 2 bags of rice, 14,000, 7,000 every December when I'm traveling home. But today I cannot afford even one, caused by this government. So my pleading to Nigerians, we should reject APC completely.
The president is not supposed to be the minister of the petroleum. It is wrong. So now there's no more flock in Lokoja Road. What really the cause of the problem that we are facing right now? Are then thinking that Nigeria doesn't know, or we are not in that sense, or they think as we are a fool, we don't know what is happening? So they should know that there's a time for everything. So if they cannot quench this fire, before the fire repeat itself again, they can not be able to quench it again.
The truth is the government, the present administration have not been able to manage the affairs of Nigeria well. It's so unfortunate that the people, the citizens, don't know the power they have. We can do a peaceful protest. It is not anything that is ordinary or abnormal in any society. You come out and let the government know your view. When we sit back and feel, okay, it is just all right, the government will continue to work in a wrong way, on a wrong path, sorry. But when we stand up as citizens of the country to make our feelings known to the government, the people at the end of our fear, definitely they will have no reason but to do the right thing. Because this is affecting a lot of people. People are suffering. I know what I have to pay to commute from my place to here, and I know what other people suffer too. It is so much, just too much of a burden to bear.
We have a government that does not fully communicate, and when they communicate with excuses. And learning that road construction that's actually causing scarcity is actually one of the gimmicks, just as you had mentioned, that the federal government uses. But while not absorbing the marketers and the fuel owners and the filling stations, we know that perennially when we are entering the Yuletide, we always have challenges with fuel and all of that. And of course, if you can see, I actually parked my car also for a distance before I could make this trek. Maybe it's helping my health, but to be candid, I don't think the government is doing exceptionally well. And we heard about some months ago that there were pipelines that were moved from one location to another location for over 9 years. I think it's a shame for the government to still be transporting fuel via road in Nigeria as we speak. And I think this is what the new administration, whoever comes in, should start to address.
Looking at